Greetings from USTC360. I'm Melody Way. In the past 2 weeks, we brought you to New Jersey, where TSYSI volunteers hosted the 10th Thanksgiving Interfaith service in Cedar Grove. Through this remarkable ceremony, the residents of Cedar Grove were inspired to help their own community. Since 2001, the participants of Thanksgiving Interfaith service organized food drives with the organization MEND to benefit those who are in need. Volunteers from TSYSI Foundation New Jersey chapter also participated in this meaningful activity. For the past 9 years, volunteers donated thousands of bags of food to low-income families, providing them through the holiday seasons. This year, during September 2010, these volunteers turned this annual event into a weekly food pantry service to help more people year-round.
The Thanksgiving Interfaith service is not only a form of religious ceremony, but also an opportunity for people of different religions to communicate with each other and promote mutual understanding. Fundraising for charities can also be accomplished at the same time.
We give thanks for our blessings, but we can't stop there. We have to share those blessings. We can work together. That religions draw people together. And so to make our contributions to a civic group that's concerned about the poor, I think this is just the perfect thing to do.
People bring goods to the service, and there's also a collection of funds made at the Interfaith Thanksgiving service. So when all the people are there, everyone's free to contribute whatever they like, and that helps to contribute toward MEND.
The donations are encouraging in terms of all of us doing what we can to help our neighbors who might be in special needs.
To promote this fundraising activity during the Interfaith service, volunteers from TSYSI have specially designed some baskets for collecting donations.
We worked very hard to make special bamboo donation boxes to use for this special occasion instead of the ones we use for street fundraising.
In fact, TSYSI volunteers encountered a small embarrassment during the first attendance of the Interfaith service. Fortunately, the situation was ingeniously resolved by Lu Rong.
The first year when TSYSI participated in this interfaith service at church, we were all dressed up in official TSYSI volunteer attire, and many of us didn't have purses with us. As soon as I sensed the upcoming collection of donations, I immediately distributed some cash to each of our members so that everyone could make an offering. Since this was the first time we participated in the church service, we didn't know what to expect or what to do. However, from then on, we always remind our volunteers to bring some cash with them when they attend the interfaith service.
During this charity, we collected donations of $1,357. It will be distributed evenly between Meeting Emergency Need with Dignity and TSYSI New Jersey chapter, and they will use it to help those people in need.
And it's such an outpouring of goodwill and support. And this year, the TSYSI Foundation hosted the Thanksgiving service, and it was a beautiful coming together of all different faiths, celebrating and thanking for their blessings and sharing with their neighbor in need. So it was a wonderful celebration. And now that they have a food pantry and are reaching out to people in the suburban areas like Cedar Grove, where there are so many working people who are really struggling right now, it's such a wonderful response to the need that's in the community there at Cedar Grove.
The Food Pantry is another community service program organized by TSYSI's New Jersey chapter.
And I am very impressed by TSYSI's recent creation of a food pantry for the whole town. I just think that is the most wonderful thing, and says to the whole community that the Buddhists are involved, that they want to be part of the community, they want to serve the community, and I think that's a powerful message.
The Food Pantry program was co-sponsored by TSYSI New Jersey chapter and the local food bank. It's Cedar Grove's first and only Goodwill program, sponsored by a charity group like TSYSI.
They've started this food bank for not just for their people, but for everybody who comes up there who is low income and needs the assistance of having some food. So that's one little step, but it's one big one. And the Tzu Chi Foundation started with one little step of housewives, because I'm familiar with their organization, with one housewives in Taiwan getting together and trying to help poor people. And one step leads to another step, and it's a huge organization now.
In order to better serve the people, Tzu Chi has conducted training classes for volunteers, including the goals for the food pantry program and food safety. A specially designed software was developed to handle tasks like ordering and selecting food and inventory controls. The temperature and humidity of the warehouse we set up at our New Jersey chapter is strictly and automatically controlled. The certificate issued by the food bank is also posted on the wall. Tzu Chi's food pantry is different because it provides vegetarian food and informs the needy of the importance of a vegetarian diet.
Their pantry is a vegetarian pantry, which is wonderful now, because for so many people that have dietary restrictions and different religious beliefs, that it's very important that we can offer that to people at such a healthy choice.
It's a harvesting year for Tzu Chi's New Jersey chapter, because all of the community service programs, including the Interfaith service and food pantry programs, are bearing fruit thanks to the work of the community for the past several years.
Even though a person's physical strength is limited, one person can influence a group of people just like Master Zhen Yan. We are confident that we can influence even more people and benefit the whole world.